If I traded it all, if I
Welcome back, everyone. This is going to be interesting. My next guest is Carrie Collins, and I should say Carrie Collins. Is it Fidel? Okay, and she is with Brain Injury Alliance. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Tell us a little bit about what is Brain Injury Alliance.
Brain Injury Alliance is the only statewide nonprofit in Arizona dedicated to serving brain injury survivors, their families, and professionals through every step of the journey after a brain injury.
Well, I'll tell you something. There are a lot of people out there that have had brain injuries that they don't know that have had them. And you were mentioning some before you came on. And I was like, wow, I had no idea. Just out of curiosity, I know you're having an event coming up, and I know that's important. Also, listen to this, that November is National Caregiver Month. Why did you want to talk about that with what you do?
Well, when we hear the word caregiver, we think of someone giving care to an elderly friend, neighbor, or relative. But the culture of brain injury introduces people to the world of caregiving or care partner, and they can be any age.
Sure, absolutely. So to everybody out there that's a caregiver, I want to say thank you.
Thank you for all you do.
Absolutely. Okay, so now you're having an event coming up. It's November 13th, which is this Friday. Let's talk about it.
We are having our professional conference. It's a mystery of brain injury. One of the things we do is we connect and educate professionals from all different fields so that they can work with clients that have a brain injury.
Okay, so I want to talk to you. You said you're having a lot of things there. It's from 8 to 4. So it's an all-day affair. Are people there all day, or do they come and go? How's it work?
Well, we have educational CEUs, so you have to be there all day for that. In addition, we're having our keynote is Dr. Alex Highshaw from the Tucson VA. He's the director of polytrauma. Also on Eventbrite, you can get tickets to just our luncheon or our closing session. Miss Oregon, who is a TBI survivor and advocated for TBI awareness on the Miss America stage, will be our luncheon keynote. And our closing session is the Diamondbacks pitcher Evan Marshall and his wife will be talking for the first time about his August 2015 skull fracture and brain bleed.
Wow, that is amazing. And I happen to know somebody myself who flew off a cliff without a helmet and became one of the same type of what do you call it? TI what?
It's TBI, traumatic brain injury.
Yeah, that's it. Now, this event that you're having on the 13th, they need to register online.
You can register online at biaaz.org, or to attend just the closing session or the lunch session, it's on Eventbrite.
Okay, and this is an all-day, it's at Desert Willow Conference Center, and you can get all that information, which is on their website, which is biaaz.org.
That's correct.
Okay. You also have a phone number, and I want to give it out, and I want you to talk a little bit about what they can get from calling that number. Go ahead.
We have trained resource facilitation specialists that answer the phone. When you call, you get a live person, not an auto attendant, and they will give you resources, support, and connections throughout the state for whatever stage of brain injury recovery you're in. Even if you're having trouble at work or in a relationship and you think, I hurt my head 20 years ago, maybe there's a connection. Or if you actually have someone in the hospital right now recovering, we want to be there for you.
So there's a lot of people out there that, especially there's children out there that get hit by, it doesn't have to mean that there's different levels of brain injury, right?
That's correct.
So, but it doesn't matter. Does it matter?
It doesn't. You could have an open head injury that you would think you would be debilitated for the rest of your life and rehab just fine. You could have a mild concussion and get sent home from the emergency room after 3 hours and have a whole series of problems for the rest of your life.
It's very, very scary, and it's good information to know. Maybe it's you, maybe it's someone that you know. You can call this number. It has all the information, right? It's just 602-508 508-8024. Correct?
602, yep.
Let me say the number again.
602-504-8024.
Oh, 504-8024. Okay, let's do that again. It's 602-504-8024.
Correct.
Okay. Now, again, their website is biaaz.org. You can get all the information. The particular event that's coming up is November 13th from 8 to 4 at the Desert Willow Conference Center, and that you register right online. So what else do we have? A lot of time here to talk about that. What else will be going on? What will they learn there?
We have a variety of sessions, and what we hope to do is to reach out not only to people who serve clients that self-identify as brain injury, but people who have clients who might not even know that they have a brain injury. So people who work at case managers at domestic violence shelters that might wonder why a particular client can't advocate for themselves or work through different steps to become independent. We want to touch a variety of different professions.
Sure. Now, when you say that there's people out there that don't even know that they've had, obviously they know they might have gotten hit in the head, but they might have these symptoms. What do you have? Do you know of what they are? Are they on your website? What are some of the symptoms?
Well, if you've experienced a bump, blow, or jolt to the head, we encourage you to seek information, and talking to one of our resource facilitation specialists or visiting our website can be a great place to start.
Right. How about those kids out there again that have been playing sports, and there's a lot of them that get hit. My daughter once fell on the ice and hit her head and had to go. I mean, never thought about that. Maybe she should take a look at. No wonder she can't go to schools. No, I'm only kidding. That's really funny. Okay, so now there's a lot of things. We're coming down to the end of the year, and a lot of times it's a good time to give. Why would somebody want to give the Brain Injury Alliance? Why would they want to give to someone like you?
Well, I hope they would consider a gift. We are a nonprofit. 85 cents of every dollar given goes directly to programs and support services. We have very low overhead. We run a variety of programs, from support groups to a 4-day camp in Payson, Arizona for adult brain injury survivors. So we do a variety of things, enrichment activities. We really are there for brain injury survivors, their families, and to educate professionals. We're a great return on investment for your charitable donation.
Okay, and again, you can call the information line. That number is 602-504-8024. And again, that website is biaaz.org. When does this camp happen in Payson?
Well, you can save your mark it on your calendar. It's going to be next August from the 11th to the 14th.
Mm-hmm. And you said it's for adults.
It is for those 18 and older adult brain injury survivors. Our survivors wait for that camp all year and are excited about it all year. It's a fully accessible camp. They can do everything there, and that's why it's called Camp Can Do. You can go fishing. You can go horseback riding, no matter what your disability. And it's just a wonderful experience. I would encourage people to volunteer, donate, and participate in Camp Can Do.
Again, all that information is on their website. It is biaaz.org. So how can someone contact or get connected with you, and who should they call?
Well, they can contact me. My email is Carrie, Carrie, at biaaz.org, if I can be of any service. And we hope that you'll cruise on over to our website. We have informational videos. We have thousands of articles, resources, vetted resources in the community to get you to the right place, the first call, and not 4 or 5 calls. If you are experiencing a brain injury, we want to connect you with resources that understand what it's like to service someone with a brain injury.
Yes, and servicing, we have to talk about those people again, too. It is National Caregiver Month as well, and caregivers are not just for the older people. It's for somebody who might necessarily have a brain injury. You have to have somebody that takes care of them.
Absolutely, and because the brain injury does not discriminate. Anyone, anytime, any place can experience a brain injury. And that's one thing that Allison and Evan Marshall are talking about at our conference. They were college sweethearts. They've been married for 2 years, and she had to be his medical advocate and care partner for a number of months unexpectedly, and that happens all the time, and that's one reason that we are here as a resource.
And it sounds to me like what you're really all about is a place where they can get information. It's all about education.
It really is education for professionals, education for prevention, education for brain injury survivors so that they don't re-injure themselves. It's in our mission, and it's one of our passions.
Okay, now their phone number again, that information line is 602-504-8024. That website is biaaz.org. Tell them again what's happening on November 13th.
It's our Mystery of Brain Injury Conference. You can register online, call the office, or go on Eventbrite, D-Backs Nation, if you want to see Allison and Evan Marshall's story. I have about 20 tickets left for that, so I hope you'll join us.
Okay, that website again is BIAAZ.org. And again, the information line is 602-504-8024. It is November 13th from 8 to 4. It's at Desert Willow Conference Center, again, November 13th. What are your final words?
I just want to thank all of the caregivers and everyone who make life better for those living with, recovering from a brain injury.
And also, it's that time of the year to start thinking about how you can help other people. It's not only going to help you, it's going to help other people, and they surely could use it. Go ahead and check them out on their website. It is BIAAZ.org. Can they go ahead and donate if they want to right there?
You can donate in the top right-hand corner is the donate button, and we'll put it to good work in the community for you.
And all of the information there, lots of videos. Also, all about the camp is there, too. It's BIAAZ.org.